All right, good morning, everybody. Good morning. How you all doing? Wonderful. We wanted to give a few minutes for some dramatic effect, and we had a few special guests coming in. So I appreciate all your patience, but we're going to get started if that's okay. If we can ask everyone to just mute their phones, we're going to and we'll get going so we can hear what everyone has to say. But today's just a wonderful day in the city of Revere. Before we started, we wanted to turn around, do the Pledge of Allegiance, if you'd share it with me. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. So welcome to the City Council chambers. We are greeted today and welcomed by some of our state leaders, as well as some of our city officials, where we have Clerk Milnick in attendance. We also have Councilor Angela Guarino-Sawaya, Councilor Anthony Cogliandro, Councilor Paul Argenzio, and of course Representative Jeff Turco, who's going to say a few brief words. And we also are shared with families and friends from the police department, but our Chief of Police, Maria Levita, who's going to speak in just a minute. I used to write a lot of notes for these events, as it's been about 2.5 years since I started doing this, and I think that the comfort level has gotten a lot better because we've had a lot of these promotions over the last 2 years, and it's something that we've been exceptionally proud with. We have 3 new captains in our public safety office. We have a number of new lieutenants and new sergeants, and we've seen a real dynamic shift in our leadership at the police department. It has always been a very, very solid organization, but I can tell you, I'm very proud of what we've seen just in the short 2.5 years that I've been able to help lead the city. And I'm very proud to be able to lead side by side with people like Chief Callahan and now Chief Levita, who have done an exceptional job. I don't brag too much about our numbers and stats in public safety because I feel like it can always be a little bit of a jinx. So I won't give you all of the stats, but I can tell you this: crime is down, confidence is up, and the level of professionalism and integrity that our police department bestows upon our entire city is through the roof. We can't even measure it, and it has not gone unnoticed. Days like today are just another proud reminder of what we have and the leaders that we have in our organization. I'm very proud of both the Leslie family and George's family that we're able to see them get pinned by some of their family members. I know that their children are present, and they're going to put those pins on their dads. It's a really good moment, and I hope that each and every one of you, and I hope that people that are watching on Revere TV understand what it means to be a family person and working in public safety. I say this all the time because it should not, you can't go with it being unsaid. We know that when your husband leaves work at the beginning of the day or leaves late at night or whatever time his shift may be, you may hug him off or kiss him goodbye, or sometimes you might give him a nasty look because of whatever is going on in your life when you have 3 children and you're running around doing your work and your job. And I know that not every day is perfect in a family. That is just normal, right? But I know that when he does leave, you probably think for a second, I pray that he's going to be safe, and I know that he's going to be safe, but there is always that chance that he may encounter something that he has to do as part of his job that we know is sometimes the unthinkable. And I know that you give him that hug, and I know that you give him that confidence, and your support is what makes him such a great officer, and now a senior officer. And the same thing goes for George's family and his extended family, his son over here. They've watched him, lives in the city, has represented the police department for a long time, and is now making that step up to be a sergeant. And we're very proud of him. I've seen George over the years. I know he likes to ride his bike, and I know that he likes to enjoy his community, but I also know he loves his family and his friends. And I know that he's representing his team very well. So I'm so honored to be here today. And last, but certainly not least, the leadership of Chief Levita. Over the last 6 months, she just put out a few blurbs of what some of the accomplishments and accolades that she's had. But the way that she has grabbed her team and given them the opportunities and the tools to succeed, but also incorporated them into the decision-making process has been exceptional. So, Chief, your leadership it's probably choosing you to be the leader of our police department is by far the most important decision that I've made, and probably the best decision that I've made. So congratulations, Chief, again. And you picked a few good new leaders to serve with your superior officers. I'd like to invite the Chief to come up here and say a few words about the promotions today, and we'll go on with our show. Okay. Chief Levita.
Does Representative Tucker want to speak?
Yes.
Okay. Hi, welcome, everybody. Thank you, Mr. Mayor. That was very nice of you to say. Just in general, I am extremely proud of the Revere Police Department, not just, of course, the 2 that are being honored and promoted today, but in general, you know, the pride, integrity, and commitment that I've seen throughout the ranks, starting with non-sworn and right up to our command staff. Everybody is participating and coming up with ideas, and we're going to do everything we can to make this a great place to work as we get into 2026. With that, I'd like to welcome Representative Turco to say a few words, and then after that, I have a few words to say specifically about our soon-to-be sergeant and lieutenant.
The mayor's a team player, so if he didn't tell you why you started a little bit late, I sent him a text and said, I'm running a few minutes late. So thank you, Mr. Mayor, for holding us up and taking the heat for starting the event a little bit late. Lieutenant Leslie, Sergeant Romero, or soon to be, congratulations for your leadership. Congratulations for your devotion to public safety. 5 years ago, I was running for state rep for the first time, and right about this time, the Revere Police Union and the Fire Union voted to endorse my candidacy. And so, I tell you that not for political reasons, but just because public safety is who I am. It's why I ran for office, to support. And so it's such an honor to be invited to a ceremony like this, to see the future leaders of the Revere Police Department serving us. I'm leaving here, and then I'm going to Stowe to watch 3 new winter firefighters get sworn in out there. And so it's really a great day for me to see police and fire, because every day what these people do, they go out, and I see it's great to see a little kid running around on the floor here and to see the kids, because it really is about them. It's about the future of the city. It's about a commitment to public safety. It's about a commitment to making sure that our kids can walk the streets, that our seniors can walk the streets and be safe and comfortable. And every day what they do on the street, it's thankless jobs at times. We see all the nonsense on the TV. Our police and fire are not always appreciated. I'm proud to represent Revere, where police and fire are always appreciated. Our people appreciate what you do. Chief, your team, what you do every day. People see it, they feel it, and they're grateful for it. I'm grateful for it. It's an honor to be here. Congratulations. Thank you.
To pull this back down. All right, I will start off with George Romero. And George was born in Guatemala, so he is our first superior officer that was born in Guatemala. Shortly after the attacks of September 11th, George joined the Army, specifically because of that reason. So thank you for your service to the country. He served for 4 years, and then he was hired here at the police department in 2008. Unfortunately, he was laid off less than 6 months after that, but he was quickly picked up by Wakefield Police Department, where he worked for a couple of years. It's noteworthy because when the city and the department called him back and offered him his job back here, George came home. So we are glad that he did that. Without hesitation, he came back. And again, it's noteworthy because we did have, unfortunately, some layoffs, and some of the officers that left for other departments didn't return back. So thank you, George. George's career is full of commendations so far, and I'm excited to see where he leads us next. In 2014, George was recognized for saving the life of a female that he performed CPR on and was awarded the Life-Saving Medal. In 2014, he responded to a serious stabbing and was able to locate evidence, secure the scene, and the fleeing suspect was later put into custody. So he earned a commendation for that. 2019, he responded to a bank robbery, where again, his attention to detail, they located the suspect and apprehended him without incident. 2021, he risked his own life to save the homeowner and her 6 pets, who was sleeping as her house was fully engulfed in flames. Suffice it to say, George has earned this. He's represented the department by participating in the Honor Guard, and he has recently stepped up with the mountain bike unit. We prepared to send people for training. George was all over it, made sure that our bicycles that had been decommissioned for quite a bit were serviced and ready to provide safe transportation for our officers. That's what leadership looks like here at Revere PD. Lastly, I would be remiss if I didn't mention his language skills. George is only our second superior officer that speaks Spanish fluently, and he will be the only police officer, superior police officer on the street in the patrol division that speaks fluent Spanish. As our number of bilingual officers increase, it's very nice when a boss can go to a scene and communicate directly with the citizens and the people in Revere that need services. So I wanted to mention that. Also, bilingual officers aren't just there for people that cannot speak English. A majority of the people that we encounter that speak Spanish also speak English. But it's important that under times of stress, people often default to that language. So it's extremely important that we have him on our team. So now I'm going to move on to Lieutenant Leslie, soon to be Lieutenant Leslie. Matt Leslie started off with Revere PD in 2011 as an intern when he was at St. Anselm College, where he later earned his bachelor's in criminal justice. He joined the department shortly after, in August 2013. Almost immediately, he was commended for his attention to detail for recovering evidence during a fatal pedestrian accident. Because of his actions, detectives were able to determine the circumstances surrounding what had happened in the unfortunate incident. In 2021, he was also commended for bravely rescuing a person from a fire. He earned the rank of sergeant in May of 2020 during the pandemic. He's currently a member of the Honor Guard, and he's also a member of the North Shore Metro SWAT team, where he has been an integral part of the team since 2015. Matt's currently a team leader on the SWAT team. He's in charge of the supervision of tactical officers on scene during critical incidents. He's also developed the team's physical fitness program, which continues today. Matt's an MPTC certified firearms instructor, and he's responsible for teaching our officers and ensuring compliance with state standards. He's a great instructor, he's even-keeled, and very knowledgeable. Matt's commitment to health and wellness is unmatched. A few years ago, we enlisted Matt to help with recruits. So many struggled when it came to passing entrance requirements for the academy. They had failed the initial physical fitness test to get in. Matt put together individualized plans for each recruit and set realistic goals, and they improved their fitness capabilities. To date, and sorry if this jinxes you, Matt, every single recruit that he worked with that stayed in the program passed not only the entrance requirements to get in, but the graduation requirements to get out, and our police officers here today in Revere. He's a true leader. He's trustworthy and committed to moving the department forward, and in line with my vision to modernize the department, soon-to-be Lieutenant Leslie is going to be appointed the department's first Director of Health and Wellness. His goal is to make every member of our department stronger, healthier, and more resilient. And I know with the right team and the right support, he will achieve that goal. Okay, I think call up Ashley Melnick to do the swearing in. Following that, we'll do the pinning ceremony.
Sergeant, please step up and raise your right hand and repeat after me, using your own name after I say aye. I
I, Jorge Romero,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will faithfully and impartially
that I will faithfully and impartially
discharge and perform
discharge and perform
all the duties incumbent upon me
all the duties incumbent upon me
as a sergeant for the City of Revere Police Department,
as a sergeant for the City of Revere Police Department,
according to the best of my abilities and understanding,
according to the best of my abilities and understanding,
agreeably to the rules and regulations
agreeably to the rules and regulations
of the Constitution and laws of the Commonwealth.
of the Constitution and laws of the Commonwealth.
So help me God.
So help me.
Congratulations.
Sergeant Romero will be pinned by his son Marcelo. Now, Lieutenant Leslie will be sworn in.
Lieutenant, please raise your right hand and repeat after me, using your own name after I say aye. I
I, Matthew Leslie,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will faithfully and impartially
that I will faithfully and impartially
discharge and perform
discharge and perform
all the duties incumbent upon me
all the duties incumbent upon me
as a lieutenant of the City of Revere Police Department,
as Lieutenant of the City of Revere Police Department,
according to the best of my abilities and understanding,
according to the best of my abilities and understanding,
agreeably to the rules and regulations
agreeably to the rules and regulations
of the Constitution and laws of the Commonwealth.
of the Constitution and laws of the Commonwealth.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations, Lieutenant.
Lieutenant Leslie will be pinned by his sons Charlie and Connor, his daughter Gemma, and his wife Lainey.
These are the good days. It's beautiful to see that in your family. And I spoke to Marcelo a little earlier, and I asked him if, he had a little badge on his suit. He looks wonderful, by the way. Look at him. Very professional, George. And I said, do you want to be a police officer like your dad? And he shook his head, and his grandmother, Abuela, said, no, he wants to be a pilot. So we'll make a compromise today. We will have the drone operations certainly fully equipped when you're able to be graduate from college. You can be a drone pilot for the Revere Police Department if you'd like to. About 20 years, we'll offer you a job. Great. So this concludes our ceremony today, and I appreciate everyone being here. I thank all the public safety officials for being in attendance. We're very proud of you. Keep protecting the city of Revere. Keep taking care of your fellow officers, and have a great day. Thank you very much.